Slate was here first thing this morning, and I had time to get the cushion out of the way so they have more room. It's rained more overnight also, which is good, but it's not raining right now. Well, Panther's here this morning. He's back to his normal self for now. He got a few pieces of cheese. He likes yellow cheese. Not a lot, just a little tiny kitty piece last night, and I have been checking on him more frequently. You know, he just doesn't like a lot of pets. He's a 3 or 4 pet, not a 1, 2, but you know, just a few, and then he's good. So he doesn't get, you know, primo brush downs and stuff because he doesn't want it. He's never wanted it. But he's my senior citizen. He's my boy. He was the first one that was here when I showed up, already with a clipped ear, spayed, neutered. So anyway, I will be keeping an extra close eye on him today, and I told Johnny if any of the orange guys are up here, any of the Tux guys are up here, maybe a little squirt of water to the face just to let him know, you know, the porch is not your place, is probably in order. Just train them that the porch is a place where you get a little water shot. Gray and Slate don't really cause a problem. It's only the orange and Tux kitties. Gray and Slate might come up here, but they're girls. He doesn't care about them. We're getting ready to load up. It's not a day when I can really sit on my step too great. I guess I could go get the blue cushion, which is dry, but I'll do that when I get back. I will give you your brush down. Now she has a boo-boo near her eye, and what has happened there is she had a tick on her, and I removed it, and I think the tick made the spot itch, and I think she scratched too hard. But it's very superficial, even though it looks like a boo. You know, obviously it looks like a scary boo-boo. I'll keep an eye on it. Morris showed up, and he ate full here at the backyard bowls. So I'm not worried about him causing trouble with Panther while I'm gone. I don't know it was him. I just have a sneaky suspicion. You know, moms, they have suspicions about these things. Don't come into Gray's space. She won't like that. This guy doesn't cause any trouble. But he just, you know, is a mama's boy. This is Stripe, obviously. Can't miss him with that nose, right?
I went and got the paper.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was right in the middle of the driveway, so it would have been, I'd had to got out of Jules.
Anyway.
So.
Yeah, you guys are missing the behind the scenes of Don being irritated that it's hard to get the paper without getting out of the Tesla in the morning.
Yes.
Since he's been grabbing it on the way back from our walk.
Yes.
Come on, Gray. Let's give Donnie some clearance. Come on. Yeah, I suppose we could try one of the other boombox noises, custom noises might get their attention, but even the space alien sounding backup noise is not working so good. We're back over at the environmental park. We're going to take that slightly alternate route today.
Yep.
And see what that mileage was, just to shake it up a little bit.
Yep.
And I figured out how to turn walking on my Apple Watch. It wasn't complicated. I just Googled it. And so Dawn and I will both do our GPS set of walking thing today, and we'll compare it at the end. Yep. Dawn being an Android Google Pixel 3a person, and me being an iPhone X Apple iOS person.
I'm using the Google Fit app. It's actually an app by Google.
Sure.
It's called Fit, and that's what I'm using.
It's the same one you use for your run.
It's the same one for my run. It also manages my blood pressure, tracks blood pressure, weight, all your stuff.
Right. I was curious about the bathrooms over here. They are open. Okay. Good to know. Right, I don't think they didn't used to close these bathrooms ever. But you know, the thing is if people just really use them when they need them, and they use them and leave the bathroom like they found it, then they can leave them unlocked. It's much stickier out here this morning. All of this moisture in the air, we can feel it. Carol Howard Johnson Environmental Education Park, because, you know, you don't want a short name. Farm country. It's a nice John Deere. I guess that's a sprayer. Just taking a moment to look at the pretty butterfly bush. I really like that purple red color. That's sort of an in-between. You can see the standard purple too.
Well, maybe that's the bush versus the tree.
No. Oh, we're gonna start out up this way.
Yeah.
And then, okay, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go both ways this way.
Okay.
Or we'll see how short or long we are when we get to the turnaround point. And if this turns out to be way shorter, then absolutely we'll come back the longer way.
Okay. Just to be clear, we turned in before Jeff Wells Trail into this neighborhood that's sort of sandwiched in between the environmental park and the trail. You gotta love street names sometimes. Prickly pear. That will grow here, by the way. I think it's a cactus with that little yellow looking fruit flower piece on it, I'm pretty sure. So I think the cat is out of the bag that Kyle and Alyssa bought a Winnebago Revel, R-E-V-E-L, and have picked it up in Iowa and are on a road trip with it. So they'll have some content about that. My understanding is sorry, the vehicle to my left distracted me. My understanding is that it has some solar panels and a lithium-ion battery to help run the stuff inside when you're on the road and camping and stuff, so that'll be interesting. They were excited to pick that up. It really looks like the Sprinter van. I guess Winnebago just customizes it. I'm sure Kyle will be giving us all of the nitty-gritty details. And here you can see the townhomes in front of us, whereas we've only been seeing the back side of them when we've been on the trail. So we do have the option of continuing here and coming out and circling around to the environmental park, but that's obviously not what we're doing right now. Here's the entrance. We've been looking at this uphill. I guess Don's planning today has us going down it, which, you know, I'm not complaining about that per se.
Don't worry, I'll get even with you. We'll go up it.
Did I mention it was stickier out here? See those nice shady, cool, low humidity mornings? It's a dream to be out walking almost. Today is a little more of, yeah, I'm gonna do it because it's the right thing to do. But with Don working so much, I've really appreciated the hour in the morning that we've been doing the walks, because that's, you know, instead of sitting and watching YouTubes and talking, we're walking and getting some exercise, but still talking and spending some time together. So it's been very meaningful for me. I can leave him alone better the rest of the day, because this 4 to 6 hours a day has turned into 8 to 10 hours a day. And, you know, me and Don are both, when we work, we need quiet people. So I talk a little bit, but not much. Try not to talk much. They've been in and mowed yesterday, and they didn't blow after they mowed, so all the grass got wet and is out on the walkway.
Yeah, they don't blow.
Yeah, I think they should have blown, because that can be, for runners, that could be slick. That would be my thought. Blowing would be good. Even if they drive the golf cart instead of walking it.
That's right.
So, this is not Queen Anne's lace. This is what was growing at Yates Mill. I still don't know what this is. I'd still like to know what it is. There is a lot of Queen Anne's lace blooming right now also, but that flower head is smaller and more universally shaped. I told him not to stop. I don't want us off our pace because I've got to photograph nature. He'd stop if I told him to. Hey Donnie, he's got on a new shirt I got him. A Star Trek shirt. I'll show you in a minute.
So you caught up with me.
I did.
I was walking backwards and you're walking forwards.
So, class of 86, Starfleet Academy, most likely to be your boss, most logical, most loyal, and it goes on from there. Horace says most likely to stay young forever. Yeah, Nichelle Nichols really has
Stayed young.
Stayed young looking. We all wish we could look that good at her age.
Really. So I walked backwards quite a ways that time, and it uphill. So does that mean I was going downhill when I was walking backwards uphill? Anyway, I got a little, I don't want to say lactic act, but a different sensation.
A little burn in the muscle, muscle burn?
I wouldn't call it a burn, but it was using different muscles.
So you think it may have been beneficial?
Well, yeah. I mean, the more muscles you use, the better. Absolutely. Beneficial.
The camera battery started flashing at me, and I went in as soon as that clip was done and I changed it. I guess y'all have figured out by now that I like changing the battery in the camera about as much as I like putting gas in an ice car. And that equals not much. Put it off till the last possible minute.
I like that Minnie shirt. 1920.
Mickey, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked it up at Guardian Angel yesterday. I thought maybe me and Dawn, right? Out
That's
on our morning
right.
Walk, so
That's right.
it's pretty comfy. I'm not sorry I got it. I like a $3 shirt. That's
Yeah.
options.
Yeah. It's kind of unusual. It's the gray color I don't want to call it tie-dye, that
right, stone wash.
stone wash, that's the word.
All these fancy girl
Yeah.
terms, poor guys. It's
Yeah,
great.
I got no idea.
Actually, Dawn uses those colors that you might not expect a guy to use.
What,
sometimes.
chartreuse?
Yeah.
Taupe?
Teal.
Teal? Yeah.
Our A in the bedroom is called teal.
Right, because
The
it's
teal room because it's
in
kind of teal.
teal. And then we have a green one room, one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, since our house has every room is a different color, it's easy enough to
Yeah.
do that. Am I making you work hard?
Yeah, going up this hill. That thing I was talking about, that little bit of start of the lactic acid burn.
You need to turn.
What, you think I'm going to break my neck on this thing?
I'm looking out for you. It's helpful to have someone looking out for you.
Yeah, well, we're going to probably check
Do
our
a
mileage.
lap.
Let's see, we should check our mileage.
So, I was reading on WRAL, Go Ask Mom, that the reason why the hours are so short right now is that one of the suppliers to the town's water system has posted a water shortage.
Ah.
So the 11 to 3 is a compromise. Open. Should the advisory change, they'll go back from 10 to 7, which is what I was used to. So it's not just an arbitrary, they don't feel like being open, they can't get enough help, any of those reasons. It's a water, we'll say it as it's a concern. And we have had the driest spring on record according to WRAL. We're almost at a 6-inch deficit. So last year, like I said, I complained and complained and complained about every time we turned around it was raining. Well, now we're like desperate for rain. Things have shifted. Somewhere else is extra wet. So we're really lucky. Some places in the triangle got 1.5 to 2 inches yesterday, just not us. We're very happy that we got rain though, to not have to water for a day or two. So did you figure out our mileage?
It's at 0.88 miles right now.
Okay.
So if we do one lap.
One lap and exit out the trail to the...
Yeah, and then go back.
Okay.
We'll easily,
Be at 2.
yeah, when we get to the car.
Okay. Well, this is easy peasy over here. So we finished our lap around the ball fields and we're back, as you can see, on the trail. I love this curve here. I'm glad this trail is not, there's always like, it just adds interest to the walk because you just, what's around the curve even though you've been there before. For me anyway, I look at it like that. Don's noticing lots of things on his walk that he doesn't notice on his run, partly because I point them out and partly because, he's just got a little more time to look around. He said, the other day that he knew there was kudzu over here, but he never knew exactly how much kudzu there was until we were walking it.
Well, plus usually I'm paying attention to my podcast and concentrating.
Sure.
And working at getting one foot in front of the other. And so I'm kind of oblivious to what's around me.
So there's the trail we came down. We're just going to head out to the end, mostly because it's longer this way. And they've done a pretty good job about not keeping water coming across, but there is a little bit of a drainage issue right there. I can see when you do this run, you do have to watch your feet a little bit. not to hit a slick spot.
Yeah. And it gets a little mossy, it gets a little slick when it's wet.
Yeah. Here's my turtle friend. Is it the same turtle as the other day? It's the same type of turtle. And we are about the same spot on the trail.
I think it's probably the same one.
Good morning, buddy. I'm sure if Don and I were out here just a little earlier, we would see some of the deer. I mean, certainly I go out to feed the cats several mornings a month and they're in the yard, so.
Yeah, well, deer ran across the driveway when I was on my unicycle going to get the cake.
Oh, this morning you saw a deer in the yard, okay. Yeah. They're so common at our house. It's, unless there's like 7 out in the front yard eating, we don't you know, it's not quite the excitement that it was at one point. The only thing they ever bother is some of my plants, and I've just learned not to plant as much deer food. Like, they love coneflower, so as much as I love coneflower, it's just not worth even trying. It'd be gone in a day. Because I may not see them, but they out there overnight.
Well, this is the lift station we talked about the other day, and Johnny hears this generator pump
kick on
frequently, and obviously you can see the gas valve regulator over there, that round thing.
Yep, in between the two grates.
Yeah, that's the pressure, keeps the pressure at the correct level that the engine in there wants to use. And here's the LP tank that they keep full, so that in the event of a power failure, this generator, this pump lift station continues to run. And we do and will hear the exhaust up at our house. We can hear it.
Yep. So there's a sign, Carol Howard Johnson Park. This direction, I guess they left out environmental education on this sign. Most of the locals just call it CHJ for short. In the Pogo chat, there's a raid at CHJ, want to join? So we're right at 2 miles on my watch and 2.2 miles on Don's watch, or Don's phone app. Took us 50 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, 50 minutes, 49 seconds.
Scroll down on my face, let's swipe up. Here, I'm at 4693 steps.
And I'm at 5,086.
Yeah, well, first off, your stride is different, you know, whatever, but it sort of doesn't make sense because my stride is smaller and I do picture diversions.
Right.
I tell you what though, tomorrow morning, my watch is going to be on when I'm taking care of them cats. It's going to go on. I'm going to leave it in the bathroom. It's going on first thing. That's right. And I'll be smoking you on steps because I'm losing 1,000 steps a day being counted. Thanks for the big head in the video.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, when we come up the hill, Don and I are both looking for kitties. He can see over the top better than me.
Yeah.
I kind of have to look sooner.
Yeah. Will it work today?
Yeah. So this is progress. Marty's under the bench and Tux is on the step, but Tux sees Stripe at my feet and he's not happy about that. But there is progress. It's not like I don't have to still worry though. It's not that good, the progress. You can't see him, but Morris is on top of the hutch, totally sprawled out sleeping. I tried to bring him in last night. I was gonna take him to the bathroom and let him be up on the counter and give him some attention, and it freaked him out. Which is not to say that I won't try it again, but it didn't work out the first time very good. He was right back out. It's going on noon. It started to rain. I came out to the garage to check the status of the charging cables. I guess I could have checked that from the app. I didn't think about it. I was also checking on kitties. And I guess now that I think about it, before I walk back to the house, I need to pick something out of the freezer for dinner. So Stripe's up top in the hutch. Marty's in the chair. And Tux and Gray are over here on the platform, and everybody seems fine. I did not see Slate, but she might be under Jules in the garage, and I believe Panther's on the front porch, so we're good. I'm really waiting on parts for both models, and projects over there. I don't think I'm going to have them before Monday afternoon, so I'm sort of frustrated. It's because this one package I had that was supposed to be here on 5/24 never came. Nothing I can do about it except that I've let the seller know, and hopefully maybe it'll show up. But this was that kit that I got at Guardian Angel last week, and it's been put together before, but obviously in the box it's not really put together. And I thought, well, to give myself a little something to do, and it's very cheerful and bright and pretty, I'm gonna see if the minifigure, you know, I'm just gonna try to put this together. I have a feeling the box is pretty stuffed, that it's got more than just this kit in it. I'll let you know. Well, there's all the parts. This wagon is definitely not part of this kit, whatever that is. But it's cute. It's very cute. These are all really nice friend or girl Legos. It's pretty cool. It probably won't take me very long to have the little troll hot air balloon put back together. Less than an hour later, I'm done putting the hot air balloon back together. These are the extra pieces that were in the box. Some really cool pieces. I mean, that's pretty awesome. The boat is together. This is like a balcony for a modular building. A table with pastries. A fully decked out wagon. I have a lot more wheels, so I could finish the second wagon if I wanted to. She's missing hair, but I have hair for her. A whole book. And this is, I think it's got the Disney Castle on it. So that's pretty cool. This is how these books work. I'm having trouble opening it with my left hand, but you can kind of see inside there. It has the little book part, and it's actually 3 pieces total. That is just way cool. So there's some great extra pieces, and here is the finished product. The only thing that was missing, which, you know, I could have guessed this, is the little troll minifigures aren't in there. But Walmart has one of those little $5 plastic bags that has the trolls and some troll stuff. So I could pick up at least one minifigure that way. This is really cool. It has a lightning bolt inside of it. So when you press on the blue, it pops that off, and then you can see the lightning bolt inside. And then this, it has a gear in the back, so when you turn the gear, the little stick goes back and forth. So it's all really cool. I just think this is just the cutest. I remembered seeing the set and wanting it, and just not wanting to pay what they wanted for it new. So, and you know, next time I put in an order on Bricklink, the seller may have troll minifigures, and I can pick up a minifigure for it that way maybe. So I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I paid $6 for that kit at Guardian Angel, and that was a fantastic deal as far as I'm concerned. Fantastic deal. I think the original kit was like $25 or $30 new. So, but you know, they don't have time to put the stuff together up there. They can't say if it's complete or incomplete, or, you know, plus, you know, people buying it don't necessarily want it all put together, and then they'd have to take it back. It's just too much for them. There were, besides the minifigures, there was a arm and 2 attachments. They go on the side here. Here's one of the arms. There's supposed to be an arm here, and one had like directions, and one had a potion bag. You know, that's no big deal either. I have the arm if I wanted to go pull it out, and I'm sure I have cute stuff I could put on the arm if I wanted to do that. And there were 2 mistakes in the instructions that I definitely, this musical note, it showed it going over here, but there's no hole there. But then in all the pictures, it shows it applied to the 3rd hole. So that was kind of not right. And there was one other thing. They didn't tell you, I didn't see where they told you to attach the potion bag. You know, like you had it and you made it, but they didn't actually show a step for attaching it. So just a couple subtle things. But it was a fun build, especially when half of it was already put together. But you still have to think pretty hard to piece the pieces back. So I need to go find a boy friend's figure, and then that can be me and Dawn. We leave our home where we've had breakfast and croissant and cupcakes, and go in our carriage to the hot air balloon and check the weather station before boarding, and then land someplace really nice where we get on our gondola boat and go through beautiful forest scenes. And then I guess if we just had, you know, another home station, or just back to home at the end of the day. I think it makes for a really nice story. So cute. And yes, I have a cat over here on the floor. That's midnight. Maybe it's nighttime. Anyway, I have a black cat nearby.
He's trained.
They took the trickle charger off the battery for me.
Right, we keep the battery tender on the Honda, so it keeps the battery built up, so she won't have any trouble running the driving.
It'll never be dead if I have to get out of here. Yeah. All right, thanks guys. We're gonna park. We're going to Walmart and we're gonna park close.
That's right. We're getting lots of rain though.
I'm loving the rain. Yeah, I have not one complaint about it, but I'm not driving Ruby right now.
Well, yeah, because then you get all soaking wet walking in.
Right, exactly, because I wouldn't be able to park her close.
Okay.
I didn't screw up anything. I got the lights and the windshield wipers and everything all sorted out. But I told Johnny we have to park close but in a pull-through spot because I don't have a backup camera and there is no way I am backing up this van. I told Johnny we had to check out the clearance plants. We scoped out the car. It's been a long time since we've seen a Tesla. I haven't looked quite as much since COVID, that would be fair to say though, but so no more Trolls, the little small baggies. They've got city stuff and yeah. So free Lego storage playmat when you spend $40 on any Lego building toy set while supplies last, only at Walmart. Text Lego to 811-811 to submit a photo of your receipt. I did pick up a friend set that's on clearance. And I was just going to say that this Rubicon is pretty cool for those of you that follow some of the car stuff. Although, for 10 bucks, 140 pieces, Technique pieces, this little 2-in-1 kit, that's pretty cool. That's a good deal. So it did rain pretty serious one time while we were in Walmart, and the van is sufficiently dusted. Got Johnny sunscreen for his beach trips coming up the second week in June with his friends that he's gone on trips before with, and a new hat and a swim shirt. And what else do we get for your trip?
Also a toothbrush.
Toothbrush, yep. And then Mom got a Lego thing and the cat's got some cat food. Sorry Donnie, I don't think there was anything on that trip. So Johnny saw that the roof of this van has this spinny thing on it, and I turned around to come check it out, but it's not spinning anymore. But it was spinning. Johnny volunteered to get out and do it instead of me. We went down to the house and got the clippers because we were in the van. I came by and pulled on it some. Those clippers aren't working good anymore at all. They're not working good. Thank you, Johnny. I'm just filming you so you can show Mr. Don that you did a good job for your mom. So he can be,
so
he's proud of you, but this way he can be even more proud of you, right?
mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You sure you don't want to shake some more? He says the recoil is bad.
Is that good?
Get this piece.
This piece?
Yep.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be a big one.
Come on, pull on it a little. Pull.
Alright, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Yep, shower for Johnny. And then one more piece right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, this isn't even one that's gone.
Pull good on it. Pull good. Pull more. Pull more.
At least you're getting a laugh out of it.
We are getting a laugh out of it.
You.
Okay. Now Ruby has some more headroom when she comes around the corner. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny's got Stripe, Marty, and Morris. She's surrounded. Morris is just mostly in front of him, and Marty's further in front. So Johnny's starting back in-person Taekwondo Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 to 7:30. So that's where we're headed, out in the van again. I just left it on the parking pad. I never moved it, put it away or anything. So it's just a van day. Well, we took Jules out this morning though. Tomorrow I'll be taking Ruby out shopping, meeting Michelle, that kind of thing, whether it rains or not. I simply wanted to park close at Walmart, and then once I was using the van, it was just simple today to keep using it. Although I think our chance of rain is reduced tomorrow, so maybe things will dry off before I'm out there with her. We've got a in-person Triangle Tesla user group meeting on Saturday, and you know, I don't know which, this will be the first time we had an in-person meeting, I think since we had both cars. I don't know if Don and I are both going to drive or we'll take Ruby, or how we'll handle that. Usually when we go to these meetups, the X is a lot more fun because I can do the light show, and having a couple of X's there with wings open draws people over. Oh, there's the Teslas, you know, that kind of thing. And so it'll either be both or it'll be Ruby. I really need to turn the van off while I sit over here, but I've been enjoying the air. And that's a Model 3 down there in front of Tractor Supply with its lights flashing. And I used to seeing Teslas with their flashers on. That's as close as I can get zoomed in, I think. Okay, well this will be not good quality, but there you go. Now you can see it. I looked up from reading the news on my phone and was like, wait a minute. So they've been here a really long time now. Maybe 10 minutes, so I'm driving over here to see if anything's wrong and if there's anything I can do to help. Well, I would have offered to help, but it looks like they got whatever they needed loaded up, because I do have the van today. I could make a delivery on the way home. It was just a bunch of guys. If it had been a girl, I probably would have went over and offered to help. But it was 2 huge rolls of rubber, like almost like the coin floor Dawn has down, maybe not as wide, but it was black. I don't know what it would be used for or why Tractor Supply would sell it, but I don't know. Maybe it was a garage floor covering kind of a thing. Anyway, they got it loaded up. I think all is well, except for they had to take out the child car seat. Well, I really appreciate Ruby's backup camera, and I really appreciate Ruby's mirrors that tilt down. I feel totally crippled in the van, backing up at all. I just can't even. Yeah, it makes me really appreciate modern inventions. And, you know, this car is just a little, I didn't get the navigation. So it was like $3,000 more, and that, you know, I regret that now. I regret it. I got the DVD player instead of the navigation, and as far as maps went and stuff, I just used my phone. But I could have had a backup camera if I had gotten the touring edition with the navigation, and I wish I'd have spent that $3,000, but hey, money was tight then. So Mike said that Carrie had like 6 inches of rain. We've got like maybe 2. Maybe. There it is. Wow. Well, you can see down toward Fayetteville, 1.77. We're kind of in between Carrie and Fayetteville. Wow. Well, at least we got rain. I mean, it was a significant rain. It wasn't, you know, so we can have more rain tomorrow morning until 6 a.m. Friday. So maybe it's more overnight than when we're trying to go for our morning walk. I'll be devastated if we can't walk, and I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
She'll be devastated.